Hey friends, this video is for anybody who's been wanting to play music or thinking about playing music or beginning to play music and you could use some inspiration. So first off the bat, I want to let you know this video is not going to be a quick fix. I'm not going to give you the 3 top things you need to know or any kind of secrets. I don't really feel good about playing social media that way. I want to be authentic and true. And if that's not for you, cool, you can swipe away. But if you are curious about listening to somebody who's been playing music for 38 years and teaching for 33 years, perhaps I have some wisdom and inspiration for you that could help you along your journey. So one of the things that I've noticed about when people begin to play, they tend to have a whole lot of enthusiasm. And part of that is because when we hear people who can play music very effortlessly, or what seems like effortlessness, it's actually the outcome of a lot of practice and diligence. But we experience such a heightened state when we just listen to music. There's something very intoxicating and motivating about hearing people play music. There's something that I feel is actually a deep instinct that we all have to participate in the musical experience. So for those who have enough courage and inspiration to actually pick up an instrument or work with a teacher or click on a YouTube video to learn something, we're actually coming in with all of this depth of musical intoxication. And when we begin the process, it's seemingly like a mountain to climb to actually ever get to that place. So one of my deep messages that I've learned on my path is most people begin trying to do something that's way too hard for them. And the standard is so high that what ends up happening is they encounter frustration that they aren't there yet. And what happens is when we learn that way, we're actually generating negative emotions rather than positive emotions. Negative emotions being frustration or disappointment, and we build stories that we aren't musical and we aren't talented. And the reason that happens is because it's actually painful. Like something like responds inside with pain when we try to learn that way. So we think we can't do it because that's actually the safer thought than staying in the pain. And most people actually stop or never even try, or really give it a good go. So what I've learned in my, again, 38 years on the journey is that we all have music inside of us. We all actually have a musician inside of us. But what we're not really taught is how to develop that awareness. Yeah. I teach that. When people work with me, that's what I teach them. Unfortunately, I have a very limited space to work with people. So what I am doing for humanity in the world is developing systems and training people how to teach in a way that actually nurtures the inner musician, that actually helps develop that inner musical awareness, and works with the premise that everyone ought to have music, that music really is our birthright, that playing music isn't only something that those people get to do, it's something that we get to do, it's something that we get to do together. And when we learn from a different way, i.e. the music from the inside out, meaning that we are learning how to develop the inner awareness of the musician, we actually have a fulfilling experience from the get-go. We're actually generating positive emotions. Our nervous system gets entrained to actually fulfillment and fun rather than just struggle and strife, which is why most people stop and tell themselves that they can't do it. So I hope those words offered you some inspiration. This is a longer video than people say I should make on Instagram, but you know what? I don't really give a fuck right now. I've decided just to start posting things that feel true to me and from a place of integrity. And I don't really like editing. So if my ums and ahs are too slow for you, then perhaps you may find a different person who has the medicine you need. However, if you do resonate with this, please give this a follow, share with some friends, and I'm looking to support more and more people. And the more people who are sharing this message, the greater we can grow this community. So thank you so much.